What's up, guys? Maxwell here. I'm going to be speaking more quieter, just because I'm on a film set, but we get the job done. We get the videos in, no matter what. But today's video, I want to talk about how I was able to find everything I've ever wanted to accomplish through my suffering. And so what I mean by that is that God gives us, like, obviously, as long as we're gonna live, we're gonna go through suffering, whether that's suffering that we bring on ourselves, we choose to give ourselves, or suffering that is not without our permission. And through those circumstances, we have really two choices. We can tell ourselves, hey, I can either complain that this happened, or I can tell myself, what did I do within this difficult period to help me grow? What resource did I go to? Whether that's God, or whether God spoke to through you about something, about your purpose in life. What was something that God spoke to you about during your suffering? What was something that you gravitated to? Could be that's something God spoke to you about. Could be, say, there was some book that inspired you, and that in turn gave you the realization, I want to become an author. Or it could also just be a combination of everything all at once, because that's something that I fully experienced. Me being at art school, although I'm currently a film major, or I'm graduating in May, I was thinking to myself, man, I feel like I don't fit in. I feel like I should know this film, or I've watched this film, and basically creating all these stories in my head of who I should be, instead of trusting that God was using all of my difficulties to find multiple hobbies, be multifaceted. God called me to be multifaceted. That's why I have this channel. That's why I have my editing channel, Scadlad Maxwell. That's why I decided to create a Ko-Fi page. That's why I decided to get back into drawing, because I love drawing as well. I love digital art. God didn't create me to just settle on one goal and settle on working one job for the rest of my life. He's called me to accomplish as much as I can with the niches that he's given me, the passions that he's given me. And that's the same. It's the same with anybody. When we go through difficulties, a lot of times we forget about what we did to get out of that difficulty, and all we're thinking about is, oh man, I can't wait for this to be over. I can't wait for this to be over. And then we're just in that difficult season. Most people, they just go into unhealthy coping mechanisms until the season is over, and they don't learn anything throughout the difficulties. They just numb the pain, and they escape from the deep work that they can do within themselves. And so they ironically end up, because they're seeking pleasure over purpose first, they're seeking instant gratification instead of reflection and building themselves up through the reflection and difficulty. They just go into this constant cycle of instant gratification. Gotta go to this vice, gotta go to drugs, gotta go to porn, gotta go to these fake friends that don't even care, gotta go to these, gotta consume this content that's not helping me, that's wasting my time, that's wasting my energy, that's creating, it's not adding any value. A lot of times we just go through the easy route, because we think that when we go through difficulties, we just have to bide our time until it's over. But at the end of the day, the more that you escape the difficulties, the longer that they last. And also too, when you get better at finding yourself through the difficulties, there's a joy that comes from it. There is a hero's journey. There's just a beauty that comes with the difficulties. And There's something beautiful in the isolation. There's something beautiful within what you thought was terrible, what you thought was just hard. When you seek the hard, when you seek more difficulties, you wanna keep going to do something more difficult, because you'll find yourself way more through the difficulties than you will ever find yourself escaping them. And that's why I went through this so many times. I kept wanting to escape the difficulty. I wanted to find the easy way out. I wanted to bide my time. There were times where I was biding my time instead of working to find myself through the difficulty. And at the end of the day, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. But you have a choice. You can either maximize your potential through the difficulties you go through, or you can just keep biding your time, keep escaping whenever things get difficult, and you'll perpetually find yourself in the same position over and over and over again. It's your choice. I love you guys. Wanted to do just a quick video just because just want to get this quick thought out. I've been segmenting like thought tidbits on my Instagram, and like something like if I have a mini idea, like I'll just boom get it out on a story. But if it's something longer, I'll put it into a video format, just so that way the idea is boom out there, instant value. And when energy's there, you go after it, and it's out in the world. And yeah, that's just the method I'm going with. But love you guys. Just keep seeking what is difficult, and you will find, and keep finding yourself through the difficulty, because you will become the best version that your bloodline has ever seen the more that you keep doing that. Take care.